Good morning. Welcome to the Closers Cafe. It's Thursday morning, November 6th. And here is my promise to all of you. Today's live stream is going to be significantly better than yesterday's. Yesterday's was not good, if we're being honest. My hair's a bit of a mess. My eyes are all jacked up because of allergies and other crap going on. But I'm here nonetheless, and we're going to spend some time finding on market and maybe off market deals for investor clients, cash buyer investor clients that I've been reaching out to on these very live sessions over the last few weeks. I have a fun success and case study story to share as well, and some great resources that I was putting together for you. So lots of good stuff scheduled and on the docket for the live stream here today. I got it all shared and we're live and good to go. So let's start with this. Last night, I'm at one of my daughters. I took my oldest daughter, Sammy, to practice. She had a softball practice. She just joined a new travel softball team. And while I was there, I got a call from REO listing agent, my buddy Andy. And I had a feeling I knew what was coming. He was calling to tell me that my client's offer was accepted. In fact, an offer that I resubmitted live on this stream Monday morning. I think it was Monday morning. We submitted his offer last week. We got a notification from the bank that there were multiple offers and we needed to resubmit. I think that was just bunk. I think that was just nonsense. So I told my guy, I'm just going to resubmit the same offer. We did, and it got accepted last night. And we have to do all the paperwork today. But there's way more to that than meets the eye. So I'm going to take a minute here and share how that came about as an encouragement to all of you and connect the dots on how you can start doing the same in your business. Seth is the investor client that I showed the property to. I think it was last Thursday. And in fact, once again, one of the things that I'm loving about this live stream is I'm documenting all of this stuff for you all to follow along and be able to rip off and duplicate for yourself. So Seth, I actually met. I did not know Seth before October, I think it was 3rd. October 3rd. I showed Seth a 2-unit property on October 3rd on my way with my father-in-law to see my oldest son at University of Louisville. We were driving to watch him play one of his fall baseball games. And Shippensburg is where the 2-unit is or was that I showed Seth, was on the way. And Seth had reached out to me, or actually he responded it being interested in a 2-unit that I was using as bait, which is step 1 in the 3-step off-market matchmaker masterclass process. Step 1 is find the bait, find the deal. So that step 2, you can then reach out to the active investor buyers, the active cash buyers, landlord buyers, etc., or even use as bait to attract them to you. So that step 3, you can proactively identify and play matchmaker either on market or off market deals. So step 1, we need bait. Step 2, we use that bait to connect with the active buyers, whether we're attracting them or we're doing outreach like I was doing yesterday, which was very boring live stream content and wasn't very fruitful, though I have one that had responded that I need to follow up with. And then step 3, find them deals. Okay, so going back to this story, I meet Seth at this 2-unit October 3rd, and it was pretty clear pretty quickly, like, this isn't a good deal for you, Seth. Like this is not great. But we connected great. I was anti-salesperson. And he even mentioned to me there that he had bought some properties with somebody who was the opposite, very pushy, very, trying to sell him every potential deal. And I was the opposite. I was kind of anti-selling. I said, look, I don't think this is a good deal for you, but I'm confident that we can find you a good deal and that we'll do business together at some point. So as I was doing outreach last week, I think this was last week, if not, it was the week before, but it was on the live stream. I had found a deal on market, a bank-owned property. And the reason I was using that as bait is because it was bank-owned, it had been under contract, it fell through, it came back on market, and it was reduced. So that was the story that I was using with the bait, right? So there's got to be a reason why this is good, quote unquote, bait. As I was doing outreach to active cash buyers for that property, to new potential investor clients, I realized the light bulb went off. This would be a great one for Seth. So I texted Seth later that day. We looked at the property. That next morning, he said, I think I want to offer this. What do you think? I said, I think that makes sense. I think there'd be room in there for you to make some money on that, et cetera. But I said this to him: why don't you sleep on it and text me in the morning, right? So again, anti-selling. I'm not pushing, we got to submit an offer, blah, blah, blah. I said, sleep on it, text me in the morning. He said, yeah, I think I'm good at that number. We submitted the offer. We had to resubmit it. Not a big deal because, this particular bank-owned asset manager, we submit the offers all online. Now we have the accepted offer. Now I need to do all the paperwork, the documents, etc. But all of that. So I did a deal with Seth. We will close in November. Okay, we'll settle in November. I did not know him on October 2nd or October 1st, whatever you want to say. I didn't know him at all. So it illustrates one of many reasons why I have gone back to my roots and am focusing on my proactive time and energies on investor buyers and sellers, people that already own multiple properties. Now, I looked at yesterday on our mastermind, which the replay of the mastermind is on the channel here, Josh Schoenly Coaching, on YouTube, and also the replay with a bunch of great resources, including one I mentioned at the very end that a whole bunch of people seemed pretty excited about. You can find that in the Skool community. The description is above or below this video. Oh my goodness, I lost my train of thought. Oh, why I'm so excited about and so focused on returning to my roots, which is working primarily or proactively building my pipeline around servicing investor buyers, or more specifically, even people that own multiple properties. They may be actively looking to add to their portfolio or considering downsizing their portfolio, but whatever, people that actually want to talk to you, And I say returning to my roots because I got started in real estate as an investor. I then started wholesaling properties. I then got licensed for the main reason I got licensed was to work with other real estate investors to help them grow, start and or grow their own investment portfolio. And because that was my focus niche, my first year being licensed, I was rookie of the year, meaning I had the most units of any first year agent at my brokerage. And my second year, I was number one in units of anybody, rookie or not. And I'm not saying like, that's not to toot my own horn or whatever, pat myself on the back. That would not have happened. I emphasize again, that would not have happened if my main focus was only retail buyers and sellers, because the majority of those transactions came from two buckets: investors, and many of which bought more than one property, right? So that's multiple transactions in that 1 year. And also motivated sellers who pretty much had already decided that they needed to sell. So I was not investing any of my time and energy into trying to convince people, retail buyers or sellers. And I don't know how I got so far away from that sort of niche or avatar, but I'm back to my roots, and I'm loving every minute of it. Loving every minute of it. So a couple of things, and then I'm going to get into finding deals, both on market and potentially off market, finding deals for the active buyers, the active investor, cash buyer investors, and even multifamily investors that I have built up or added to my pipeline just in the last few weeks. I'm going to dig into that and actually do that work here. We're going to connect with, or at least try to connect with some listing agents and potential motivated sellers. If you're excited for that, give me a thumbs up. And if you could, in the comments, one win from the last 24 hours, and what one thing are you going to do today? What action are you committed to today to grow your business? A couple of housekeeping items, some things I want to share real quick so that you all can, R&D, rip off and duplicate. When you check out, in the description, there is a link to our free Skool community. If you go to Classroom, two things I want to highlight for you. Number one, the replay from yesterday is down at the bottom here. Yesterday's date was 11/5. You can find the replay there. The first half of the session, we had a guest, Adam Schoenly with UQual. He was on the live stream on Tuesday as well. And he was walking everyone through what UQual is and does, and how it can help more of your traditional buyer clients get loan ready. Now, I would say that even potential investor clients, this might be a service for them as well. You have investor clients who they need to get themselves more loan ready, depending on what type of acquisitions they're looking to do. That was the first half. The second half, we shared what's working now and some AMA. And my boy Shay, part of my EXP organization out in Utah, he's an absolute killer. He shared how he has taken 5 listings in the last 2 weeks, and how fastcashoffers.ai has played a big role in that. It's not the only reason that he got those listings, but it played a big role in getting, again, 5 listings in the last 2 weeks. And he shares exactly how to do that. And then at the very end, I teased this doc here, which you can go and get. I mean, if you can't find it, DM me or text me and I'll share it with you. But you can get this document in the free Skool community that has examples of Loom videos and PDF proposals that I built using AI, or just had AI built from the transcripts. They are proposals that I have used over the last few weeks. Let's say, I started using them maybe in August. I need to do more of this. When I was talking with a potential seller and I needed to push them or get them across the goal line, right? To get them to, say, yes, let's go. These are examples of how I did that. The videos themselves, and then I used Manus to build these proposals, these PDF proposals, to put it in black and white for people. And those are all 5 of the examples in there. Actually, 4 out of the 5 have turned into listings. 3 of the 4 that I got the listings, I've already sold. And I mean like settled, closed. 1 we haven't yet. And 1 I need to follow up with Linda today to get the listing as well. So all of those resources are in there. And then one other resource that I want to highlight, because it ties very nicely into what we're going to dig into here in a minute, is this replay. If you go into the free Skool community and you scroll down to the bottom, this right here, off-market matchmaker masterclass, 3-step process. Find a deal to use as bait. Number one, use that bait to attract investor buyers, or use LeadDeck.ai to go find the active cash buyers or the landlord buyers or the multifamily buyers or even the vacant land buyers, and then proactively reach out to them to see if they're looking for a deal. And then step three, either they're interested in your deal and we make an offer on that deal, or number two, what more often happens is they tell you or give you a better idea of the deal they're looking for. Let me give you a very specific example of this three-step process, exactly how I used it to get a new multifamily investor buyer client that I have now identified at least 4 potential off-market properties for, okay? I had clients that needed to sell their ranch home and they needed to sell it off market. I won't get into why, but they had good reason why they needed to sell it off market. So on this very live stream a few weeks ago, using LeadDeck to find the people, okay? In fact, I'll show the bucket here. I think I can bring this up. In my batches here. Right. Oh, am I in the wrong one? I might be in my wrong account. But I have a batch here that was the active cash buyers, okay? The active cash buyers in the town, in the city that this ranch home was in. And we did outreach to them. Again, this was live on the, on the channel here, I think a couple of weeks ago. Must have been 2 weeks ago. From that, I talked with a guy named Chad. Here's what's even more interesting about that. I called and left a message, a voicemail for Chad's dad, because that was the number associated with him. Chad's dad passed the information along to him. He called me. I give him the info on that deal, okay? The bait that I was using, step one, the bait that I was using to have a reason to reach out to these buyers. He says, I'm not really interested in this deal. Here's really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for multifamily in these 3 cities. So I use that information to build a targeted audience, a targeted list of the multifamily owners, the people that own multifamily properties in those 3 cities that he told me he wants to buy in. And I do cold outreach. Okay. I did cold outreach on Tuesday to them with the simple message: would you consider selling your property at street address to a private client of mine before the end of the year? And I have multiple people, multiple owners who said that they would consider what's the offer, etc. One in particular is getting me all of the details, including the price that would make sense for him to sell it at this morning. That is the off-market masterclass in real life. The bait was an off-market ranch house. Chad was not interested in that one, but he told me what he was interested in. Now I have the ammunition to go find Chad the deal. And when I started to do that for Chad, I started on market, but I couldn't find anything that fits his buy box on market. So then I go and find it off market. Why not? What I want to do now is I have a couple of my active cash buyer clients that I'm going to try and find an on-market deal for them, because they're ready, willing, and able. We got to find a deal for them. So I'm just going to log into my MLS. Let me log in first so we don't have to go through that nonsense before I start sharing my screen. Okay, I'm logged in. And even before that, I have another resource that is a work in progress, that if you want access to this resource, you will have to text or email me. Text or DM me. My phone number is on the screen, 717-571-0456. This is very much a work in progress, but I'm putting together a number of ways to find good deals for whether it's cash buyer investors or any of the active real estate investors in your market. And what I have on the dock so far are 5 different basically like filters or filtering criteria that you can use in your MLS. Now, you may have to figure out how to make those filters work in your MLS, because I'm sharing in here how I did it in Bright MLS, but at least it'll give you the ideas that you can use. Yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, I showed a real quick shortcut to finding potential deals. We go to Redfin. Type in, I'm going to put in a county because I've got a buyer. His name is Bryce. Why isn't Franklin County, PA coming up? There we go. His name is Bryce. If I just go to Redfin and I go filters and I go fixer upper, that's just a quick way that you can get a quick snapshot here. Okay, where might there be a deal in here? Where might there be a deal in here? I don't know. Listed 16 days. This one probably would be one Bryce would offer on. Well, actually, why not? I am going to start with this one. Listed 98 days. Here we go. All right. We got some potential good stuff cooking here. So, all right. I'm going to go. This isn't what I plan to do, but these are too good not for me not to at least reach out on. What was that again? 12759. 12759. Oh shoot. I need it. What was it? Maine. Okay, Maine. I am going to, first thing I want to do when I'm looking at on-market deals where it's not my listing, I want to get the scoop from the listing agent. And I want to see, is this even worth having any of my guys check out?
Hi, this is Melissa Neff with Coachable Realty and Neff Signature Notary. I'm sorry that I missed your call. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. For quicker response, feel free to send a text. Thank you, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.
Got our voicemail.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Melissa, good morning. This is Josh with EXP. I'm calling about 12759 Main Street. Had a couple questions for you. I'll shoot you a text as well. Give me a buzz when you have a minute. Thanks. Okay, so I don't have her in my phone, so I'm going to save her in my phone. And she's with Coldwell Banker. Hey, Melissa, this is Josh with EXP Realty, period. Just left you a voicemail about 12759 Main Street. When you have a minute, give me a buzz back. Thanks. Boom. Okay. There was another one here that one doesn't say how many days it's been listed. This one's been listed 98 days, so I'm going to try that one. 201 Mount Airy. Okay. Originally listed at 169.9. It's been listed 100 days. Lower unit is 10 occupied. So I don't understand why this is showing. This is a 2 unit. Yeah, okay. All right. Lower unit is currently occupied. The upper is vacant. All right, well, let's call him. Let me see here. If that's his cell phone, he won the cell phone lottery. He's got a great cell phone, simple cell phone number, 717. Whoops. I didn't dial enough numbers. Hopefully, you're not just watching, but you're doing work along with me, some of this work. And I'm going to start here, but yeah, I am trying to reach Donald Truitt.
Okay, just 1 moment, please.
Thanks. That makes more sense. It was an office line.
The party you are trying to reach is not available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. Press the pound key to end recording.
Donald, hey, this is Josh with EXP calling about 201 Mount Airy Ave. Just had a couple of questions for you. I have a couple of investors I think would be interested in this one. My direct cell phone is 717-571-0456. If easier, feel free to shoot me a text. Thanks. All right, let me see here. Okay. We should be able to make that happen. I'll request it now. So that was a text message I just got from actually the off-market ranch home. We have their home sold, and I was hoping that we found them a home that would work for them, but we have not been able to. We lost out earlier in the week on one, and they're very motivated to make this happen and get something going here as quickly as possible. As am I, because the buyers on their house are ready to go. What the heck? ABC to Rose Ave. I think she might be working off some old information. No, maybe not. Okay. Huh. All right. I'm going to call. We're taking a quick side note here to see if this is actually available, because it's not in the MLS. I don't know how she found it. But we're going to be in the park looking at a couple others today as well.
Thank you for calling ABC Home Sales. Please wait while you are connected with an agent. Please hold while I try to locate the person you are calling.
While I do that, I'm going to look at one other of the fixer-uppers that popped up in Redfin. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do we're going to mine the MLS a little bit more to see if we can find anything worth calling on. Ooh, okay, first choice home, really? All right. Oh, it's Anthony? Yeah, all right. Well, 540 odds.
You have reached ABC Home Sales. We're not available to take your call. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and we'll return your call as soon as possible. Thank you. Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Yes, hi, this is Josh with EXP Realty. I have some clients that asked me about 32 Rose Ave, and I was just calling to see if that is still available. We are checking out a couple of other homes this afternoon, and if it's available, would love to be able to pop into that one as well. My direct cell is 717-571-0456. Thanks. I am just seeing now that there is a direct cell phone number that I missed for Anita. And then I'm going to call my boy Anthony on this other one, this deal here in a minute after these. Again, I hope that you guys are playing along and doing work, finding some deals, okay, to either use as bait or finding deals for the clients that hopefully. Hi, I'm trying to reach Anita. This is Josh with EXP Realty. I'm calling about 32 Rose Ave. I have some clients that asked me to reach out about that. We're going to be checking out a couple of homes this afternoon, and I was calling to confirm if it's still available, A, and B, if we could check it out while we are out there this afternoon. This is my personal cell, 717-571-0456. Thanks. I'm going to call my boy Anthony on this one.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Elsie Ace.
Did I dial the wrong number? That's weird. Oh, he's got his number wrong in it. That's great. Now I can razz him about it. Here, I can put him on speaker. He won't care.
Hello, you've reached the cell phone of Anthony Lyman with First Race Home Buyers and Keller Williams of Central PA. I do apologize if you get a full voicemail. Please text me if this is important, and I'll get back to you right away.
Actually, I'm just going to text him. Yo, period. Give me a call about 550 and 548 Nelson Street when you have a minute. Also, just a heads up, the phone number or your phone number in the agent remarks on that listing, the digits are mixed up. Hopefully he calls back while we're live here, but if not, you know, we'll find plenty of other good stuff to share. Let me go back to sharing here. Okay, now I use Redfin to try and find some easy low-hanging fruit, but I'm gonna do some mining in here. So I'm gonna go residential sale. I'm gonna go Franklin County. And I don't want new construction, so I'm gonna say no new construction. And I want at least 60 days. At least 60 days on market. Days on market. So I got 99 there. All right. And then for most of my guys, we're going to need to be in the $100,000 to $200,000 range. So let's see what we got here. There's 12 of those, and this is very loose criteria. Offersubmission.com. What is that? Okay, so this is bank owned, I think. Is this bank owned? How do I owner of record? Okay, so actually here I'm gonna do another search. Let me do this. I don't know why I didn't start with that. Let me do this. I'm gonna go Franklin County, and I'm just gonna go right to bank owned, HUD owned. Perfect. Here we go. So that one isn't. Rick Baker. This is 2 I'm going to call Rick. I don't know what I'm curious what's the deal on this one. I'm not seeing this.
Is not available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. Press the pound key to end recording.
Rick, hey, this is Josh with EXP Realty. I am calling about 101 North Carlisle Street, and just had a couple of quick questions for you when you have a minute. I'll shoot you a text as well. This is my personal cell, 717-571-0456. Thanks. Hey, Rick, this is Josh with EXP Realty. Just left you a voicemail. Had a couple of questions for you on 101 North Carlisle Street. Period. Thanks. All right. These are all the foreclosures. Cancel that. Let's see what we got here. That is a double wide. We don't want that. 264. How long is this one? 18 days. I'll have to keep an eye on that one. Wow, this is a bank owned? Huh. Fannie Mae. Interesting. Oh, it's auction only. Huh. That's interesting. All right, 295. 92 days on market. Mike McCarthy. And I'm reading the agent remarks on this. The first look initiative. Yeah, this one's been available for 92 days. Huh. Sold as is. I'm going to call. It's worth a shot. You never know. You never know.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Mike, hey, this is Josh with EXP. Had a couple of quick questions for you for 513 Vinnell Lane in Chambersburg. I have an investor client I think would be very interested in it. This is my personal cell, 717-571-0456. Thanks. Let's see here. 137 days. It's been dropped a ton. I don't know. This one's probably still too high, but man, it has had some massive price drops. Might keep an eye on that one. Let's see here, 462. All right, this is interesting. Probably maybe somebody at least hold interest or other. What in the heck? Well, I'm going to call her. Oh, you know what? Sherry doesn't, do any of these. Actually, I'm going to call my guy, Bryce. This is my investor client that he won't care if I, throwing my phone around. Golly.
Hello?
Bryce, hey, it's Josh.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Okay.
I've been hunting for some deals.
Monday.
What's that?
I say I bought another house on Monday.
You did? Where at?
Near Fort Loudon.
Who'd you buy that one from?
It was an auction.
Oh, okay. Sheriff sale or
No, it was an estate
okay.
auction.
Are you? I mean, does that mean you're on pause for a bit or?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
If something really good came up, I probably would go ahead. But
Well, I'm gonna email you a couple. What made me think of you and think of this is I've had 2 clients get offers accepted on bank-owned properties in the last week, and at significant discounts from the list price. In particular, on a couple that had been listed a while, and I think just time of year or whatever. It got me thinking about you, and I got 2 other guys in Franklin County also that, maybe not doing as many as you are, but along those lines. And I figured, I'll email you the ones that I think might be of most interesting. And if you get to a point where you want to look at something else, just let me know.
okay, what happened with that house in Shady Grove?
They are, I don't know. I think they need some time for a reality check. So, and there's multiple family members involved. So, I actually have to call him. What's today? Thursday. I'm supposed to follow up with him on Friday. I think he was gonna talk with his sister again last night or tonight, something like that.
Basically, an overwhelming situation.
Yeah.
They need to just get out. Did you see pictures of the place or anything?
I haven't.
Oh,
You said 4 dumpsters?
Oh yeah. Easily.
I mean, that's wild.
Yeah, and for them, I mean, they're probably in their late 50s and 60s. They're not at a stage in life where they're going to they shouldn't at least want to deal with that.
Right. Yeah, totally. Yep. I'll keep you posted on that one too. I mean, eventually they're going to have to do something. They can't just let it sit there empty.
Yeah. Well, it's been, did he tell you how long it's been sitting?
I don't remember.
Over 10 years.
Holy smokes.
Yep.
Wow.
Now the one family had been living in Korea.
Okay.
For 20 or more years.
Wow.
And so I don't know if they're just back from there now and they're going to deal with it, or I don't know what's going on. But
interesting.
At least him and his family had been in Korea.
Interesting. Okay.
That's where he worked. He did I forget what he told me. He did some type of government work or something.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I'll follow up with them tomorrow and see what they're thinking on it. What was your number on it? I can't remember now.
50,000.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
It's just too. It's a borderline
tear down. Yeah.
And it's just, I will spend over $100,000 fixing it.
Right. Yeah.
And I mean, I can make money at that, but I mean, it's just a big.
Yeah. Is the juice worth the squeeze on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll see what else I can find on that one. I'm going to shoot you over a couple. I'll just email them over to you. A couple of these bank-owned ones that might be good to keep an eye on.
Okay.
Because I've just.
Some of the. What about the guy on Warm Spring Road?
Oh, he won't call me back. He's ghosting me now. Every once so I've reached out to him a number of times, and he'll sporadically or he'll send me back a cryptic text, but that's about it.
That's scheduled for sheriff's sale a week from tomorrow.
Okay, I knew it was soon. Is it? Yeah, because when I first talked with him, he said it was 4 weeks away from sale. You know what? I mean, that's a good reason for me to give him another call for sure.
Yeah.
On that one, what were you thinking on that one?
I don't know. It was another pretty good size. It wasn't near as bad as the
But it was a big
Well,
house.
Shady Grove. But
Yeah, yeah.
I think he needed, if I remember correctly, he needed 170 just to get out.
That's what I think so.
And that was, I mean, that doesn't include anything for you and anything for other closing costs.
Yeah, yeah,
So he basically needs 180.
yeah.
But that was really borderline. For me, 180, maybe it would be okay, but it's just, you know, kind of borderline, and I already have plenty of work. So
Sure, sure. All right. Well, let me, I'll at least reach back out to him now that we're getting, I mean, it's getting really, really down to the wire.
That the sheriff's sale is a week
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep.
But
Yeah.
he might want to just let it be sold and be gone.
Yeah. At this point, that might.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to get any money in his pocket when it's all, you know.
Right.
So it probably doesn't make much difference to him because either way, he's not getting anything.
Yeah. Yep. Well, at least I'll see what I can find out on those. Congrats on picking one up on Monday, and I'll let you know on that one. And
I bought this place for $79,000. It's already in livable condition.
oh wow, are you going to hang on to it as a rental or?
I don't know. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I might keep it as a rental.
Okay.
I should be able to get $1,200 a month or more. Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
But I was excited. I couldn't believe I got it for that price.
Yeah, no doubt. Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you know what I find out on these other ones.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll look for that email.
Yep, you got it. Thanks, Bryce.
Yep, you're welcome.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
All right. A couple of the agents called me back. Call them back. Then I got to get back to sending Bryce the email that I mentioned. And I think I'll call a couple of the sellers that we were talking about here as well. Hey, how are you? Let me, hold on. Let me pull that one back up. Oh man, which one was yours? I've called a couple now. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. I think I have it over on this one. Doggone it. Where'd it go? 1, 2, 7, 5, 9, 8. I was actually just on the phone with one of the guys. I thought this might be of interest to. Okay, I got it back up here. All right. So, it hasn't been on the market all that long. Okay. Flood and curse. Okay. Have you gotten any flood quotes on it?
No, I have not.
Okay. My guy probably would just self-insure it because he usually buys cash. So it wouldn't be. Right. Well, I'm saying he, when he does it like that, he just doesn't get flood insurance and figures if something happens, he'll fix it up himself. Okay. So it's vacant. Can you tell me, I mean, is any motivated seller, were they living in it? Was it a tenant occupied?
So here's the situation. It is a divorce situation.
Okay.
The ex-husband that never lived there, she bought the house right before they got, right at the beginning of the split.
Okay.
Long divorce process.
Okay.
She was in it for quite some time, and then she moved on, and now she lives in Greencastle. We had to fight him tooth and nail to even sign the paperwork, had to go through the lawyers, so he doesn't get any of the proceeds of it. It's all
Gotcha.
her doing everything.
But that's all resolved?
Yep, that's
Okay.
all.
Okay.
So it'll be a smooth transaction. She had a tenant in there just to make some income on it because she's a stay-at-home mom.
Okay.
now.
Okay.
She's just trying to unload the property so she doesn't have to make any more mortgage payments on it, and she doesn't want to put another tenant in there because she doesn't like being a landlord.
Yeah.
I do know that there is some paint peelage on the back door.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
No big deal there.
Yeah, it does have kind of a weird layout.
Okay.
Because the only bathroom is downstairs and it's really narrow. But it's I mean it's the big kitchen that drops down in. It's right beside a church, right across from a cookie shop.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's a nice location for what it is.
Okay.
So
Have you had any offers on it?
no, I have
No.
tomorrow.
Okay.
At 5 o'clock, and they feel pretty comfortable with it.
Okay.
But again, I don't have anything.
Okay. It says year built 1975. That can't be right. That it must be 1875. Or, I mean, there's no way it was built in 75, right?
The tax papers say 1975.
Really? Yeah, that's weird. It does not look like that's accurate, but whatever. Not a big deal. Okay. Well, I got two guys actually that I'll probably send it to just to see if it's something that would make sense for them. And we'll see what we can do. And I'll keep an eye on it to see if anything happens with that showing tomorrow night as well.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Thanks for calling back so quick.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Melissa. Bye-bye. Man. Sometimes you just got to get the rock going down the hill a little bit, and then it's one thing after another. I got so many things I got to follow up on. I got to follow up with Bryce. I got another lead on one of my listings to follow up on, and I got some sellers that I need to call back as well.
Hello, Josh.
Yes.
Hey, this is Rick Baker.
Hey, Rick. How are you?
I'm doing well. You called me about car.
Let me pull that back up here because I've made a few calls for a couple of my guys this morning here. Where did I have that? Doggone it. That one that's not bank owned?
It is.
It is bank owned. Okay. When I saw the offer submission, I thought that was the case, but then I don't know. I wasn't 100% sure. So hold on here. How did I find that to begin with here? Well, while I pull it back up, can you tell me anything that might be, have you had offers on it? Have you,
I'm thinking they did have an offer.
okay. Okay. Okay.
They're showing it as is. I'm meeting the gas company there tomorrow to turn on the gas.
Oh, okay. Oh, just so we don't have freezing, but it's not winterized.
Well, it's winterized.
Oh, it is winterized. Okay. Okay. Oh, I found it. I pulled it back up here. 101 North Carlisle, right? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. It's been a couple months.
Just turn the gas on to see if I can get, that part of it working.
Gotcha.
It probably should work. I would think, but I'm gonna find out.
Have you been in there much?
Oh yeah, I'm in there every week.
Is there a way to get a third bedroom out of it?
It's got a wee little room in the back on the back side of the bathroom.
Okay.
So that could be. They always called it a 3-bedroom. I just didn't like calling it.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like there's a decent amount of square footage, at least according to. Yeah. Okay. All right.
There's a couple doors going into the one bedroom. I don't know if we broke up or not, but I didn't really even think about it.
Okay.
What you're saying, but I would take a look at it and see.
Okay.
If it's something that might be able to work out.
Okay.
We're showing it as is, but whether they'll be winterized or anything like that, I really honestly don't know on this one.
Okay.
You would have to probably submit it like that if you want to. I think it needs work though, so even if I was somebody's doing a government loan, then probably.
Oh no, the guys I'm thinking on that they would buy cash and then maybe refi out of it at some point or something like that. Yeah.
It shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
Man, I would show it, dude. I would show it.
Okay.
I would even submit an offer if they're
Yeah. Yeah. Let me get this out to a couple of my guys, and I'll let you know ASAP.
Hey, thanks for answering.
Yeah.
Call me, man.
Yeah. Well, thanks for getting back to me so quickly. I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I want to sell, man.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. Let's do it.
All right, Josh.
All right. Thanks, Rick. You too. Bye-bye. Great guy. This is why man, I keep saying this, and I think it keeps resonating with people. Because I have people texting me and emailing me about it. But we, myself included, often have like incredible resistance to making phone calls or texting because we have spent so much time and energy reaching out to people that don't actually want our help or service, right? That there's resistance. But when you spend time talking to people that actually want to talk to you, good things happen. Realtors who are motivated and good at their craft and have listings that they want to get sold because they would like to get paid. As crazy as that sounds, that's not every realtor. That would be a big bucket. Buyers like Bryce, like he's always looking at deals. I've got a bunch of other, investors like that as well. And then motivated sellers that need to sell, right? In fact, Bryce mentioned a fella that needs to sell. His home is going to sheriff sale. I talked to him 2 weeks ago. I had Bryce go check it out to see if there was any chance of it being a good deal. And now I've got to find the lead. I've got to find the lead because I can't remember where that one even came from. I think it came from one of my motivated cash offer request platforms, which I think the entire list is in the description that you can check out. I'm going to call him. I'm going to call another one that came in, and then I need to circle back on a number of other things as well. I'm getting buried. And what I'm going to do, instead of just send Bryce the MLS listings that I found, I'm going to record a video with a link to the MLS listings, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. That is something you should absolutely emulate. It should be really good.
Telephone number 717-372-1200. Can't take your call. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Jason, hey, it's Josh. I was calling back, just curious where you're at with 965 Warm Spring Road. If I remember correctly, the sheriff's sale is scheduled for next Friday, and I'm just curious if you're at all still interested in getting that figured out ahead of time, or if at this point you've decided to just let it go. Give me a buzz back on this number, or shoot me a text. Thanks. Text. Hey, Jason, just left you a voicemail. Wondering where you're at with your property at 965 Warm Spring Road. Give me a buzz back or shoot me a text. Thanks. And now I'm going to call the other guy that that I was talking with, or that Bryce was talking about, that I had spoken to over the weekend. He actually called me. Again, another example of spending time and energy on people that want to talk to you, because like this person called me wanting help. The business is just way easier. It's just a matter of getting enough going so that that's where your time and energy is invested. Hi, is that Joe?
Yeah, I'll have to call you back.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Thanks. Bye. I don't know why he answered. I think it's funny when people answer when they clearly like can't talk right now. Just like do the text back function. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I do it sometimes too. You just kind of forget or whatever. But I think I saw that another new lead came in on my one of my listings. So let's. I'm going to use the text script that has been working incredibly well for me right now. Where is it? Where's the lead? Let's see here. Doggone it. Where did it go? See who this is. Linda. Oh, it was homes.com. That's why. Why are they not showing up in my email? That's weird. Well, I'm going to text her directly. Let me see. I don't think I have her saved in here. And then I'm going to send this text. This is one of the scripts that I've been using repeatedly. So much so that I put them in a Google Doc for anyone who is interested. And all you have to do, if you don't have a copy of this, these 3, and actually there are 4 text, email, and phone scripts that are crushing it right now, you can drop you can DM me or text me at 717-571-0456. Hey, Linda, this is Josh with EXP Realty. Looks like you requested info on one of our listings at 497 Middletown Road, ? Did you get all the info you were looking for, ? That is working incredibly well for me. I'm going to take a quick break, which gives you all the time to sign up for your free account and get your 100 free credits with LeadDeck.ai. Maybe I'm going to take my hat off for a little bit. LeadDeck.ai. I am going to be back in about 90 seconds. All right, I'm back already. Linda already replied. She, this is a property that PennDOT, which is Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. There's a thing here with eminent domain, and she, it doesn't matter what she said. The fact that she responded so quickly is even more evidence that this script works like crazy. Okay, this script works like crazy. We don't know exactly what's happening with that. There was a hearing in August. They've been out and surveyed and done some other work, but we have no other update. I don't know exactly what their plans are, but from what I can understand or from the information we've been provided, if they do anything, it would be a small little piece of the property to expand the road. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not all that excited about that. However, what I am excited about is I am going to record. There's a couple of properties from this morning here that I'm going to record information. I'm gonna make like a personal Loom video, but it's not going to be specific for one person. And actually, I'm going to do this later because I need to be a little bit more presentable to do that. Well, I guess I don't. Why not? Who cares, right? I'm just doing the work here. Let's go ahead and record. I'm going to highlight. I need to figure out which ones to highlight because I've talked with a few now. And this one, let me think here. How am I going to get these all on the same list? Because this one is bank owned, but I don't think it's marked as such in the MLS. Yeah, he doesn't have it as bank owned. I was hoping to curate one MLS link that has those properties. So let me think that through. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do that after the live. And I'm going to, tomorrow morning on the live stream, I'll share what that ended up looking like, who I sent it to, and if it resulted in any, interest, offers, or showing requests. So what I'm going to do is a Loom video highlighting several properties that, from what I can tell, could be a good deal, and what reason why. For example, Rick gave me some great intel. Another, I didn't even get to this. Melissa, the listing agent, she gave me like the goods. It's a divorce. They've already signed it all. It's vacant. Very motivated seller. She wants to sell it quickly and be done with it. She gets to keep all the proceeds because, it's already signed off on that he doesn't get any for whatever reason. She gave me some great intel on that deal. And so now I can share that information. I can pass along the intel, to my guys, to my investor buyers who it might fit their buy box. I'm trying to think through, how can I get all of those on one list? How can I get all of those on one list? One curated list of deals. I'll have to think that through. And maybe it doesn't end up being, maybe I'm thinking too much about it. Here's how I'm going to do it. I know how I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm just going to send, it's going to be individual links to the properties, and I'm going to feature 3 of them. I'm going to pick 3 deals, okay? And that's how I'm going to pitch it. Here are 3 deals that I thought might be worth taking a closer look at, and here's why. So boom, 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 and away we go. Man, I have enough to keep myself freaking busy for quite a while this morning here. Publish one through. Replying to some text messages here. Marketing email system. Okay. I'm going to check one other thing here. So, did I get through all of these? I got through all of the bank-owned properties. Oh yeah, this one's been listed for a while. Let's go. That one I'm going to feature for sure. For sure. Okay, so I'm going to go. Somebody showed me this little hack in Bright, which I don't know how I didn't know this. I was struggling to get emails for the individual property like this, where it was like this with me featured, where it just the link like this. And I forget who shared that with me. Maybe it was Ann Shack on our off market matchmaker mastermind. Let's see here. See all the addendums. I'm gonna build my bucket of deals here. I might actually do 5. It's almost an acre. Oh, Jim, I like Jim. I'll probably highlight this one. So I'm gonna go this one here. I'm gonna email, preview that one. Oh no, then it changes the preview link. Shoot. Okay, so I need to copy these. I need to copy these and paste it somewhere else. And then go back here. Cancel. Previous. Nope, nope. This one here. Okay. Copy, paste. So I'm building these over here. Okay, okay, that's working so far. That's working so far. So I've got 2 of them now. Previous, previous, previous. We don't want that one. Not that one. Wait, that's a 5-bedroom? Is that really a 5-bedroom? Oh, this one's only been listed for 18 days. Hold on. That's the one that I said I need to keep an eye on. And then, oh, this is Jim's. Perfect. So I need that one. And then I need Melissa's. How did I find Melissa's? What's the deal with this one? Oh, Bonnie Heights. Ground rent. Yeah, we don't want that one. What happened? And this isn't even, I don't even have my boy hasn't even hit me up. Oh, that's what it was. That was the fixer upper. Okay. 1, 2, 5, 7, 9. Main. Is that right? No. 1, 2, 7, 5, 9. There it is. Okay. That one. Okay. 1. Okay. So let me grab this. Hello, this is Josh.
Josh, hi. Anita Owens from ABC Home Sales.
Yeah. Hey, Anita. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I got your message about 32 rows.
Yes.
And yes, you absolutely can show it. It is still available.
Okay. Sweet. We're looking at 20 Letty and I think 91 Florence today, I think. But that one wasn't, I forget how she found it, but that one wasn't in the MLS 20 rows.
Yes, we don't put all of our homes
Gotcha.
in the MLS, but we do
Okay.
still offer a cooperation fee.
Okay. Terrific.
That one too, we just dropped the price on to $139.9.
Okay.
So, and just so you know, none of the air conditioning units are installed. We do not install them until the home is under contract, but it is included in the price.
Gotcha. That's super helpful.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you have any questions, just give me a call. This is my cell phone number. It's probably the best number to reach me at.
Perfect. Access.
1890.
Awesome.
For all of them.
Oh, okay. That's why you weren't worried about that. Perfect. Okay. Well, we're going out there like 2:30 this afternoon, and I think we'll probably offer on one of them, is my guess, but we'll see.
Okay. All right.
Beautiful.
I will look forward to hearing from you then.
Thanks for calling back.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. The remodeling has not been completed. Period. What might make sense, if you're open to it, is I could connect you with Cosette, who is our buyer specialist. And I'm confident she could get you all the info you're looking on this one and help find other possible options for you. Would it be okay if I text intro the two of you? Question mark. That was me following up with that homes.com lead on what was I going to say? That I had texted using the script. You know, it looks like you requested this one right here. Hey, first name, would you consider selling your... No, not that one. Jeez. Hey, first name. Hey, Linda, it's Josh with EXP Realty. Looks like you requested info on one of our listings. The address, did you get all the info you were looking for? That has been incredibly effective for me in creating conversation opportunities. Okay, so I've got these. Here's the fifth one. I am going to highlight 5 properties. I'm going to find. That one's active. Okay, so they're both active. Let me see on these over here. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Right here. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do, because I want to show you guys what I'm planning on this. And by the way, like, I'm doing this. Here's what I'm gonna say before I go presto changeo real quick. I'm doing this. I'm curating a list with reason for investor buyers. But this same work for people that have demonstrated that they're ready, willing, and able to make an offer, whether they're a retail customer or an investor customer, is the work. It is the work. It's how you demonstrate value, service, etc. So give me 1 minute. I'm going to switch hats. I'm going to put on something that doesn't look like a ratty t-shirt over top of this. And then, and the reason why I did this is just the way my schedule is today. I'm going to lift after, I'm going to do my workout after this live stream, and then shave and clean myself up for, I have appointments. One, a client looking at a commercial property, a small commercial property, and then a client looking at 3 homes in the same community, which is the one I was talking about. So I'm going to be right back, and then I'm going to record that video. It's going to be a Loom video that I'm recording for Bryce and for some other investor buyers in that market. And then I'll show how I'm going to use that and you know, and share that information with potentially the right buyer. So I'll be right back. Ta-da! I'm an idiot. Oh, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. So I'm going to move this one down here. And I'm going to use my Loom. I'm going to go a little bit bigger, and I'm going to put myself down here on this. And Let me think through this here. I'm going to think through my script and what I'm going to say. I'm thinking. Because I want to, even though I'm sending this to people that are, warm or warmer, I want it to be a good hook. Okay. So I was looking for some properties this morning in Franklin County, and I found a few that might be worth exploring on some level. That could be a good deal right now. All but a few of them are bank owned, and then a couple are privately owned, but have some interesting scenarios. This is bank owned and has been on the market for a very long time with an out of town asset manager. And I think this is ripe for picking up way or well below the current asking price. It started at over 200. It's down to 179.9, but I think there's an opportunity to swoop in and grab this one well below that. By the way, all of the links to these will be with the video in some way, shape, or form, probably below this video. There'll be links to these. The second one, this one is also bank owned, but it's, for whatever reason, it's not it's not noted as such in the MLS. I talked to the listing agent on this one, very, very motivated to get this sold before we get into the cold weather season. It's been listed for 2 months. They've had a couple of price reductions. There have been no offers, and it's listed as a 2-bed, 1.5 bath, but there's a lot of square footage. And in my conversation with him, there would likely be the opportunity to have a 3rd bedroom at minimum if it was something to hang on to as a rental. This one's an interesting scenario. This is not bank owned. It's only been on the market a few weeks, but there's been very little activity and no offers as of yet. It's a divorce scenario where somehow and this has already been resolved, but the wife is selling the property. Husband is getting no proceeds from the sale, and it's vacant. She doesn't want to rent it anymore. She doesn't want to, she doesn't want to have to carry it during the winter season. Very, very motivated. And I think, again, very much an opportunity to get it well below the current asking price. These two are side by side. They're both vacant. They can be purchased together. And the current owner of this is a licensed real estate agent. It's a company that buys houses. And I think they just got into a scenario where they've got too much inventory. And so they're just looking to unload these. Having side by side rental could be something worth looking at. 2 others. That's the 2 here side by side. And then the last one, this is a bit, this is a little bit different and unique. It's a bigger home. It's a single family home. And I included it in here because it is bank owned and been listed a very long time. And so one of the other reasons why I'm including some of those is I've had a few clients where we have gotten offers accepted on bank owned properties at significant discounts from the current list price. And whether it's time of year or, the economy, whatever is going on, it doesn't hurt to throw out an offer if this is something that might make sense for you. If you would like any more information about any or all of these, just let me know. And my cell phone will be with this as well. Just hit me up. Thanks. Not my best work, but whatever. Franklin County deals of the week. And I'll put 11/6/25. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to go boom. I'm going to remove the silence. There wasn't silence. Remove the filler words, 22 filler words. I am terrible. No matter how much content I record and create, I am horrible when it comes to ums and uhs and whatever else. I'm going to edit the link to be my contact info. So if someone taps here, this is where they go. Just makes it easy for them to contact me. And then below the video, instead of the summary, links referenced in the above video. Whoops. And we don't need the chapters. Can we just delete the chapters? Delete. Yeah, we don't need chapters. And I'm going to paste them below in order that I reference them. It actually ended up being 6 of them, but 2 of them were, side by side. There we go. And are these hyperlinked? They are all hyperlinked. Okay, so the first person I'm going to share this with is my guy Bryce, who I was talking to earlier on the session here. I'm going to email it to him, but I will text it to him as well. And see if he's interested. Now, he just picked one up earlier this week, but he buys a lot of them. Where is his? Hold on, I need to figure out what his email is. Hey, Bryce, I'm going to email this to you as well. Let me know if any of them are of any interest to you. And I'll let you know when I hear back from the other 2 off market that we were talking about. And for some reason, the preview is not showing on that, but whatever. Okay, I don't have his email shared or saved here. So here, this is just the work here. This is just the work. I'm going to go into SkySlope because I know I have his contact info in there. Non-broker phone number. I don't understand why it does that often. Stuart. Where? I just need his email. Where is his email? Contacts. Son of a gun. Where is his email? I know I have his email because we've closed a couple of transactions. Let me see here. Checklist, log. Doggone it. Let me think here. If I search my Gmail. He's got to be on here. Nope, he's not on there. Son of a gun. This must be, once again, exhilarating content. I know for sure. We have his email. Where is it? How in here can I find Stuart? Oh, here we go. Here we go. I think I can find it this way. No. Name, share by email. File details. There it is. Jeez Louise. Man, oh man, oh man. For Bryce, from Josh, a few on market deals in Franklin. Co. That could be worth a look. Now he's busy. He's got tons of stuff going on, and I didn't record it just for him. I recorded it because now I have a different kind of bait that I can use to create conversation opportunities. I'm actually gonna delete that, but I'm gonna copy here. Boom. And now this will be a wonderful demonstration of why when I connect with someone, I make notes the way that I make notes, because I can now go in here and I have two others. I have two others that I've specifically noted as being Franklin County investors. Deals in Franklin County right now. Actually, yeah, still looking for any deals in Franklin County right now. So I'm texting him. And then when I get response, then I have the Loom video that I can send to them. Hey, Chase, you still looking for any deals in Franklin County right now? Now, I went and found a significant amount of bait that I can then go. I have some that I'm already going to, but what if I didn't? Because I've got some real legit bait here. So here's how fast and simply, quickly and easily you can reach out to active investors in your area. I'm literally going to start from scratch here. I'm going to log out. This is literally starting from scratch. I'm going to create a brand new account and demo start to finish how quickly you can find the buyers for the deals when you find them, like I just spent the last however long. Leaddeck.ai. Create free account. I need to use a different email. to sign up because, again, I want to demo how quickly and easily you can, from scratch, at no cost, to get started. There is no cost. You don't look. I'm in the dang thing. Okay, I'm in here. I go new buyer target. For whatever reason, when you click there, we got to hit refresh. Sean's working on that. I've got cash buyers as the default buyer pool. Let's say which area do I want to choose here? I'm going to choose Fort Lauderdale because that is this should be a very small subset. Fort Lauderdale, that's how small it is. It's too small. Let me try the zip code. I'm curious. The zip code. I'm messing up my. I'm screwing up my my see how fast this is. 17224. So I'm going to try this. Let's see. 3. Okay, I've got 3. I go create buyer target. I hit run now. Now 3 is. I'm going to show you another example where it will be a lot. Okay, but that fast. I have 3 investors that I can call about this property. In fact, I mean, why not? 717-369-366. I almost said the full. This is the landline, and it's just ringing and ringing. I'm going to try the mobile number. I mean, like within what, 90 seconds? I'm literally. Hi, is that Kelly? I am so sorry, Emily. I have the wrong number then. All right. Who cares? Next. I'm gonna literally go to the next card. Looks like that data was a little messed up. Although, you know what? I'm gonna try an email while I'm calling this one. This is Corey. I'm gonna try and email this email. For James, 3 possible deal. Also the wrong number, but that's okay. Hey, I'm trying to reach Corey or Melody. I'm not sure if I have the right number or not, but I was reaching out because it looks like they might be pretty active investors in the Fort Loudon area. And there's a deal that is available right now, or property available right now that could be a good deal for the right investor. And so I was just curious if you might be interested or maybe know anyone who could be. This is my direct cell, 717-571-0456. So I'm striking out here, but for those of my longtime viewers, you know that we win some, we lose some on these sessions. But I would say that we have, I've got lots of evidence of getting a good hit rate right up front. So unfortunately, for whatever reason, that little subset of 3 wasn't good data. Let me show you, though, another example of one of the other cities in Franklin County that I was able to find some potential deals. I'm going to show you how quickly. and easily you can reach out to them after I finish this email for James. Am I sharing the right part of my screen? Okay, perfect. After I share this, hey, James, looks like you are a pretty active investor in the Fort Loudoun area. Are you looking for any deals right now? We have, thanks. I'm just going to leave it at that. Are you looking for any deals right now? Okay. Now that was a very, very small, like here, just to prove a point. Fort Loudoun, PA population. Just to prove my point here. 1,000 people. There you go. There you go. So let's pick a city that has a few more people, and we can definitively find some more potential targets. So I go new buyer target, and let's say I want Waynesboro because that's where one of those deals is, and I'll go cash buyers lead count. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, something is wrong with our. Something is wrong. Let me try the zip code. Something is wrong with 17268 with the city counts. 17268. Let's see now. Whoops. Holy smokes. Let me see here. Edit. Check lead count. 26. There we go. Now we're talking. 26 investors in Waynesboro. So I'm going to hit update target. I'm going to run now. It takes a minute for it to run and find the data. Look, now I've got 10 here. I'm going to call Kelly. So my point is, this is a cycle of activity. This can create a cycle of activity. You find the deals, you use those deals to find the potential investors, the active investors, the cash buyer investors, and then you then bring like that leads you to go and try and find more deals, and it comes back, it's just cyclical. Let me try one more number here, and then I'm going to email these 3 email addresses. Oops, where'd they go? No, they went. I was trying to reach Kelly, or I don't know, maybe Kwong. This is she. So I am reaching out because it looks like you are a pretty active investor in the Waynesboro area, and I was just curious if you're looking for any deals right now. There's a bank-owned property that I think is ripe for someone to come in and pick it up pretty cheap. It is 462 Scott Avenue, number 4. And if easier, if this is your cell phone, I can send you the link to it. This is your cell phone? Perfect. It's number 4. It's a townhouse. It's number 4, 462 Scott Ave, number 4. It's been listed for a really long time. They've had numerous price reductions. It's bank owned, and we've been having some success with other investor clients getting offers accepted pretty aggressively on some of these bank owned properties. It's at 179.9, but like I said, I think we could pick it up significantly under that number. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. There you go. There you go. Took me long enough, but got through to one, and now I gotta, oh my goodness, I gotta scroll up here. Thanks for taking my call. Here's the property link I mentioned. I'm going to copy that, paste that in. And then I'm going to send her, I'm going to share with her all of my contact info as well. Bada bing. Whoop, bada boom. There we go. Okay. And now I've got someone new to add to my buyer list for Franklin County area. So I'm going to add notes. Spoke, so 11/6/25, spoke on the phone, or texted over MLS link for bank owned property at 462 Scott Ave. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I think I've talked with Andy. I talked with Andy. I feel like I've talked with him. I need to find that conversation. Let's see if I can get another one here. Landline, mobile. So I got some good emails here. I have cold emails. Here's another indication of you when you've got a good audience. Cold emails to active investors get actually an outsized reply versus normal, other types of cold email. In Waynesboro, nice. Looks like you are a pretty active investor in the Waynesboro area, ? Looking for any deals right now, ? We have there's a bank-owned property that could be a great deal for the right investor. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Really can be that easy. They've got 5 properties. We can see their portfolio, etc. Let's see here. Kevin. Landline mobile. Doesn't match up. Something seems funky there. Linwood Bowie. I'm gonna make one more call. I'm gonna have to wrap it up soon because I gotta get to the rest of the things on my list for the day, but might as well try and make one more connection here. Hi, is that Linwood? Yeah. Hey, this is Josh Schoenly with EXP. Calling you out of the blue, but it looks like you are a pretty active investor and have at least a property or 2 in Waynesboro. Is that right?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Well, are you looking for any deals right now?
I'm always looking for deals.
Okay. Well, one in particular in Waynesboro, it's a bank-owned property. It's been listed quite a while. And I'm just finding with a couple of other clients of mine on bank-owned properties right now that, at least in some cases, we're able to pick them up pretty significantly under the current asking. And so, I mean, it looked like this one could be ripe for the right investor. I can, if this is your cell phone, I can text you over a link to the, to the MLS info on it. Okay. Perfect. I'll text you as soon as we hang up. Perfect. Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye. There you go. There you go. I mean, I'm not sure. Hey, Linwood. Thanks for taking my call. Here's the link to the property I was calling about. This is actually a perfect one for me to probably, you know what, I got more time because I got some follow-up. I need to follow up with some of the folks that I have been talking with on these. So I sent him that, okay? I sent him that. It just looks like that, okay? Then I'm going to tap on the number and I'm going to go info, create new contact. I'm going to add his info here. Investor, cash buyer, landlord, Franklin County, Waynesboro. I don't know why it added some other stuff, but whatever. And then I'm going to do the same thing here that I had done before, which is share my contact. Boom. Now, if I just let that at that, I might get something from it. But what I need to do is later today or tomorrow, at worst, make sure that I follow up with Linwood to see if he has any interest. Let's see here, Kristen. Let's give this one a try. And I have an email for her, so I'll email it as well. It's the right person based upon the name. Kristen, hey, my name is Josh, kind of calling you out of the blue here, but it looks like you are a pretty active investor in the Waynesboro area. And so I was calling to see if you're looking for any deals right now. There's a bank-owned property that has been available for quite a while. It's had multiple reductions, and we've been having some success with other investor clients on these bank-owned properties at picking them up at a pretty significant discount. If you're looking or know anyone who might be interested, if you could let me know either way, I'll shoot you a text as soon as I hang up as well. Thanks so much and hope to hear from you soon. So then I'm texting, blue text. Hey, Kristen, this is Josh with EXP Realty, period. Just left you a voicemail, period. Looks like you're a pretty active investor in the Waynesboro area, question mark. Are you looking for any deals right now? Question mark. There's a bank-owned property that could be a good one for the right investor. Boom, share my image. There we go. Okay, now, couple of follow-ups here. And this is when I know I need to take a break, when my phone starts to glitch out because I've been going for too long here. Let's see here. So John Natali He looked at one of the deals I had reached out to him. Hey, John, just making sure you got the video above about a couple of deals in Cambria County, ? I am just making sure that he got that. Let me see here. What else could we? I need to, Erica. You know what? I'm just going to call Linda. I am just going to call Linda. Linda is one. Taking it back to earlier on in the live stream.
Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Went right to voicemail. Hey, Linda, just tried to call, but it went right to voicemail. Wondering what you think about would you be totally opposed to letting us run our 7-day stress-free home sale program on the property and get the ball rolling on that next week? ? I love the phrasing. Would you be totally opposed to? I think I stole that from Ryan Fletcher. I think that phrasing works phenomenally. Good. All right. Should I call a few more people? Maybe I'll call a few more. Why not? I need to do it anyway. So let me see if I can get Grant Cano. This is a guy that I have been trying to get to sell me or to sell his property for several years now. And I thought we had him good to go several times, and he's just never pulled the trigger.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 717-686-8789 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Grant, hey, it's Josh Schoenly. I saw that you were checking out the values of the property there on Ionoff Road again recently, and I'm just kind of curious where you're at with that. I know I was there, was it probably in the springtime? And then I never heard back. So I'll shoot you a text as well. Just let me know what you're thinking on it, and if or when the timing might be right to consider a move on it. Thanks. So now I'm texting. Hey, Grant, it's Josh. Just left you a voicemail. Wondering where you're at with 2303 Ionoff Road. We'll see what happens. I don't know if he'll respond. He's a guy that he'll respond real quick, and then this has happened several times, and then it's like crickets for sometimes months at a time. I need to follow up with a referral. Hey, Arliss. Period. Making sure that you got the info that I had emailed over from the township, and what your thoughts are on that, and if there is anything I can do to help at this point. That is a referral that came from my guy, Steve, that I've closed one transaction with. I have another transaction closing next a week from today, a week from today. We are looking at buying another one, and he has referred me Arliss. In fact, got it. Thanks. Just wanted to make sure that it came through. And I'm going to call Steve actually, because he looked at a property yesterday. He's buying some land, or wants to buy some land anyway. Morning, Cody. Just making sure you got my email yesterday? Question mark. That was a that was, my goodness. I got texts flying everywhere here. Let's call Steve.
Steve can't get to the front right now, please leave a message or call you back as soon as possible. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Steve, it's Josh. Curious if you made it out to that property yesterday and what your thoughts or feedback are on it. When you have a minute, give me a buzz. Thanks. Let's see here. Got some bounced. Oh, you know what? I am going to wrap on that note. That's a buddy of mine, Colin, that I want to take his call, and we'll call it a day here. For any of the resources, documents, etc., referenced, if you can't find them with the description or in the free Skool community, you can absolutely just DM me or text me at 717-571-0456, 717-571-0456. My hope is that you take some of anything of what you picked up from here and you put it into action today to create more opportunities for yourself. And I will be back tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Hope to see you then.